Jesus freak here. I'm sure you're familiar with this verse. Abstain from all appearance of evil. Now, I try to measure what I say. As I have had a lot of cases where I'll say something and someone will deliberately misconstrue it to whatever way they can best exploit what I said to mean something I didn't intend, and it is far more negative than I intended. I mean, well, forget them, but they're still going to be out there pushing whatever they're pushing. And it's still going to do damage. And I don't want to be misconstrued. So I have to be extra careful with what I say. I know that probably everything I say could be exploited. But I try not to give other people that opportunity. Because people are evil by their nature. And they want to tear each other down. I know someone's probably going to come across and see some of my comments. I can speak intemperately about certain things, and people say, oh, you're just a racist or something because they're bashing on social justice warriors. Social justice warriors isn't the appropriate term. But let's be honest here. I can only say so much because I'm white. That doesn't mean anything. I mean, I'm a ginger. I'm lucky I don't live in places where people literally get knifed for their hair color. Yes, that's a thing. People getting knifed in some places just because they're redheads. Don't tell me any of this. This all white people well, can't be targeted by racism. Men can't be targeted by sexism. You're moving the goalposts because you had to change the definitions of racism and sexism specifically to exclude a certain group of people from possibly being victims. I would argue that in and of itself is racist and sexist. But I go out of my way to avoid the appearance of impropriety, knowing full well it ain't going to work 100% of the time. But that doesn't mean it's not worth doing. We're imperfect beings living in an imperfect world. And I do my best. I got anger issues. I've been dealing with them for most of my life. I do my best not to let them take control of me because they can. If I didn't, I if I turned into a big green monster, I could barely be more like the Hulk than I am. But I've been through anger management twice. I know I have problems. It's how you handle them that makes the difference. I've made videos and never uploaded them because I felt that I had gotten too intemperate. I had one video I had to put a censor bar on 5 times because of things I said. I didn't upload it because I knew that other people would jump down my throat for it. Doesn't mean I didn't believe it, doesn't mean I didn't think I was in the right. It means I felt that other people would misconstrue what I said and attack me for it. And I try to avoid the appearance of impropriety. You don't have to be evil to be perceived as evil. I don't want either. But that don't matter. Other people are going to misconstrue me because they got their own issues. And that's just the way it is. I just have to, learn to deal with it. And I have been. And I will continue to. Jesus freak out.